Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for Hardcore Promotions, live out of the Melbourne Pavillion. Tonight, the four-man welterweight eliminator, also featuring the WBC International title between Briggs and Mick Vicker. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Bout number 5 on the card, brought to you by Rock Solid Civil. This is round number 1 of the four-man eliminator, brought to you by Rock Solid Civil. 3 by 3 minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome Albert Baby Yod Tua.
Swish, gang. Got 40 out of drip on a nigga. I be getting money, getting bigger. If you wanna smoke, pull the trigger. Sipping on the liquor, getting litter. Only money moves for a boss.
Albert Tua, one of Australia's top fighters, before having a 2-year layoff, he destroyed everyone that came into his path. Cemented his name in Australian Muay Thai, capturing WBC state and national titles. Now, fresh back on the scene, training out of Fight World in the Gold Coast with Brandon Barisic and Tamar Lewis, coming off a massive first-round knockout on his comeback fight on Eruption Muay Thai a couple of months ago. Albert Tua!
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, badass Billy Coulter.
Yo, get it twisted. This rap shit is mine, motherfuckers. Fucking game. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing.
It's the badass, Billy Coulter, a veteran of the sport, out of Billy Badass Muay Thai with 400-fight veteran Orono in his corner. We've seen Billy over the last couple of years all over the country, headlining all the big shows, taking on anyone and everyone, including A-grade ties like Lotus and Rambo. A violent, aggressive fighter, super confident he's going to walk through the competition tonight and take out this four-man tournament.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to round number 1 of the Hardcore Promotions four-man welterweight eliminator, brought to you by Rock Solid Civil. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Brandon Barisic out of Fight World, with an official weight of 65.80 kilograms, 22 fights, 20 wins, 4 coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of the Gold Coast, he is the former WBC and Australian welterweight Muay Thai champion. He is Baby Yod Albert Tua. And across the ring is his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Orono at a badass Muay Thai, with an official weight of 66.80 kilograms, a record of 37 fights, 27 wins, 13 coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Maroochydore in Queensland, he is 2-time WMC state champion and 2-time WBC state and Australian champion. Ladies and gentlemen, badass Billy Coulter. When the action begins, your man in charge, the Golden Boy, Abbas Samadi. Both fighters conceal the ring.
It is semi-final number 1 of the four-man elimination tournament as Albert Tua takes on Billy Coulter. Billy Coulter, the elder by 9 years, has a 7-centimetre height advantage over Tua. Experience also goes the way of Billy Coulter from Queensland. He brings in a 27-10 record. Albert Tua, impressively, 20-2.
Boys. All right, you got 3 round full titles. You don't strike behind the head, don't strike on the groin. Once your partner is on the ground, don't make any contact. Good luck.
for the right to fight either Tyler Hardcastle or Quinton Jack Smith in the final of the $10,000 winner-takes-all eliminated tournament. Brought to you by Hardcore Promotions, sold out inside the Melbourne Pavillion. Who will be the first man through to the final? Will it be the badass Billy Coulter? Or will it be Albert Tua?
Corner to be seated, please, yeah?
The money, the gold on the line.
Guys, corner to be seated, please. Thank you. Come on, Red. Not good. Ready? Chuck!
Referee Abbas Ahmadi gets us underway. Michael Chiavello, the Hammer Mark Castanini with you. Billy Coulter in the red gets swept early by Albert Tua in the blue.
Well, Tua, absolute revelation before he had a bit of a break. And I called this last fight up on in Brisbane there, and he had made a statement at this slightly bigger weight that he is fighting at now, but strong as you like, and a southpaw as well, tends to switch. He can switch. So and in turn, Billy Coulter, experience aplenty. But have a look at that fast body kick of Tua.
It's a fast start from both men, it has to be. In these sorts of eliminated tournaments, you've got to get your opponent out of there as early as you can and give yourself ample recovery time out back before you step up for the final. They do not want this one to go the full 9 minutes, the full 3 rounds and take punishment. They want to be as fresh as possible in the final, Hammer.
Yeah, you'll also see them box a bit more, rather than, and there won't usually be a lot of low kicks because that clashing of shins will create a lot of damage. So they'll tend to kick to the body and box to try and get through this first round. Well, that would be the strategy, should be the strategy to get into the second round fresh.
This one's been a glorified kickboxing contest so far. Round kick there from Tua out of that southpaw stance. Catch. No counter though from Tua. Solid start from both men. You feel just edging ahead at the moment though. Halfway through the round is Tua.
Well, some say Tua and Hardcastle will be the final. You know, they're coming in as the semi-favourites. To take nothing away from Billy Coulter, tough as you like. It's been around a long time and fought some absolute wars.
Overhand right from Tua, momentarily switching to orthodox stance to throw it. Now back to his preferred southpaw. Nice counter. Left cross to outside leg kick from Tua. Round kick from badass Coulter. Outside leg again, beautifully timed and with some snap on it there from Tua. He's impressive. My first time seeing Albert Tua live, Hammer, and I like what I see.
Yeah, he's been around a while, had a bit of a hiatus, came back, as we said on that Eruption show, made a big statement there, and he's here tonight certainly to take cash.
Good left cross to outside leg kick again, crossing elbow from Tua, first one of the round from him. Just gets out of the way of the high kick there from Coulter. Final 20 seconds, opening round. Switches momentarily to orthodox, now back to southpaw. Tua gets on the outside of that right hand. Good leg kick from Tua, putting down the points on the scorecards. The evasion, the slick technique here from Tua.
He's such a composed fighter, and with being so relaxed and composed, he sees shots and he executes shots that others find hard to do. So certainly the prodigy Albert Tua.
Head over to the Palmer Bet app now. Have your bet on the main card. Put your money where your mouth is.
Having a look at what went down in the first Tua, chopping out the supporting leg there of Coulter to the body. They're going to try and preserve their bodies and their limbs in this first fight to get into the final as fresh as possible. But Tua doing some real unorthodox but crafty stuff in there, and that's going to be hard for any opponent to read, as is always the case.
Second down! Second down, come on guys! Out, out! Out! Not good! Stay! Not good! Chunk!
To win the gold, to win the $10,000 prize, you need to beat 2 opponents in one night. This is semi-final number 1 of the 4-man eliminator between Billy Coulter and Albert Tua. Unofficially will edge the first round the way of Albert Tua and the blue gloves.
I think the plan now from the red corner, from Coulter's corner, is to get in the pocket with Tua, because that range is good at seeing everything and moving. He's got some great evasion. So the way they're going to probably try and cut down that will stop that advantage is by getting on the inside of Tua.
Certainly Coulter is up the aggressometer here in the second round. Uppercut elbow there from Tua. Good outside leg kick, nice step across to the back leg from Coulter, then goes the inside lead leg. Tua wants to bring the elbows into play here in the second, checks the low kick. He boxed very well in the first round, did Albert Tua.
Backs himself into his corner. Coulter keeping that pressure, keeping that forward momentum going. Wants to be careful that Tua doesn't draw the shot and then counterfight him with something solid. So he's able to switch from being aggressive to counterfighting sort of flawlessly Tua. So Coulter's going to have to keep the combinations going and then step out himself. And be careful not to overreach, because that's when Tua's at his best in finding those shots off the missed opportunities.
The volume of the opening round, not as much here in the second round, as a clipping right hand to the jaw of Tua. There's a crossing elbow from Coulter. Nice knee to the left ribs from Albert Tua.
Let go, walk out.
Good exchange on the inside. Tua just smiles at Coulter. Nice little quarter angle turn there. Clips him with the right hook. Double forearms guard against the round kick. Saw the overhand right coming.
The one thing that Tua's got to be careful of here, it's 3 rounds and he's got to get it done. So Coulter's keeping that pressure and keeping that work rate, and it's okay to have a counter-fighting strategy when it's a 5-rounder. But when you've got to get the job done in 3 rounds, you've got to keep the activity. And now really that's what Coulter's doing. He's keeping that pressure going, so that potentially could be scoring better for him.
Much better round here for the badass Billy Coulter. Body shots from Tua. Crossing elbow off the back foot though. Coulter ties him up. No chance for the knees or elbows. Referee Abasamadi breaks it. This may even out the fight. Accidental groin strike there, but we had the first round going the way of Albert Tua. Second round, though, more favourable for Billy Coulter so far.
It was that stab kick to the front of the thigh there from Coulter that went a little bit south, or north, I would say. But nice push kick there from Tua.
Good outside leg kick to the back thigh.
Turning back kick, beautifully done. Tua, again, elbow. Now he's starting to pick up his work rate, and he really does need to do that.
You wonder, though, did he leave the charge a little late in this round to claim the round? We are going to go to the third and final. Jumping knee there from Albert Tua. Once again, folks, let us know your scorecard. Who's going to be first through to the final to take on either Tyler Hardcastle or Quinton Jack Smith? At Hardcore Promotions 1, that's Hardcore_Promotions 1 on Instagram. At Mark Hammer Castanini, at Chevello Voice. From inside the sold-out Melbourne Pavillion.
Well, having a look at what we're down in a second. Again, the evasion of Tua is paramount. It's beautiful. He sees everything. Got such a good fighting IQ. But it was the pressure, a little bit more from Coulter in that round that brought him back into this fight. I feel he was in Tua's face a little bit more, because at range, Tua will read your movements and counterfight you nicely. But it was that pressure from Coulter, much better in the second for him. Possibly around the piece, this one.
Seconds out! Seconds out, come on! Margot, come here. Margot, touch gloves. Touch gloves, step back.
Third and final round. 3 minutes remains in semi-final number 1. Who goes through to the final? One step closer to $10,000 and the championship belt.
Tua showing some nice moves in that second round. Also, though, that turning back kick was beautifully done. The jumping knee right on the end of the second round. So he's a highlight reel fighter, Albert Tua. And gritty and tough is Billy Coulter. Nice whipping round kick.
Using the angles again, Tua. Coulter with the hook, no right hand for company though. There's the right hand, leads off with it to the jaw of Tua. Tua on the outside here. Good outside leg kick from Albert. Doubles up on it. Hands over the top now. Good combination work from Tua. That'll score for him. Spinning back elbow.
Now Tua, he's got to spin the other way because he's spinning to Coulter's offside. But if he throws and spins the other way to the onside of Coulter, he might have an opportunity. Same with Coulter. From here, spin to his left or turn to his left and rotate through like that, exactly like that. That's what I see as opportunities for both fighters.
Unofficially, we'll give the first round to Albert Tua, second round to Billy Coulter. With 1:25 remaining, third and final. Still anyone's for the taking. Good combination again from Tua.
Yeah, Tua is pulling out all the tricks now and trying to keep the score happening. Nice rolling overhand right. So he goes from orthodox to southpaw. Now he's back to southpaw. As I said, bit of a switch hitter. But Billy Coulter's tough and strong, solid in front of Tua.
Under a minute to go now. Elbow from Tua.
Yeah, let's look for that lead, that overhand lead elbow a couple of times.
Oh, lovely combination. Hooking punches to the head and body from Tua. Hands are low.
Tua will look to spin, or he'll do something that's going to get the judge's attention. He's renowned for that. Nice push kick to the face, heel kick.
Coulter can't take his foot off the gas go. He's got to keep going for the last 30 seconds. Lunging body shot there from Albert Tua. Jumping knee, didn't throw the knee though. There's the head kick. Uppercut.
Have a look at the movement of Albert Tua.
Too slick, too evasive. Coulter trying to cut him off here.
And this is a classic example of a fighter fighting Thai rules, but not Thai style, Michael. We spoke of this earlier. The movement, the fluidity, the techniques, not just body kicking and punching. He's got it all. The prodigy, Albert Tua.
Has he got a path to the final? We'll find out in a moment. Great semi-final number one, Coulter and Tua.
Some action from the third and final round of this four-man tournament. And it was even coming into this round that I feel the comfort and the showmanship, perhaps, of Albert Tua will attract the judges' tick on their scorecard. Take nothing away from Billy Coulter. What a tough, solid competitor he is. But I feel the showmanship and that relaxed fight style like that of Tua will give him the nod.
Guys, blue corner. Red. Good to see you back, man. Red. Red corner. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we head to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Your 3 judges scored the contest: 29-28, 30-27, and 30-27. All to your winner, and moving through to the 4-man eliminator final. Blue corner, Baby Yun, Albert Tua.
Albert Tua moves through to the final. He'll take on the winner of Tyler Hardcastle and Quinton Jack Smith.